promised. And I'm James. And this is the Porsche 918 Spyder.
The decade of the 2010s saw 3 hypercars unsheathed from 3 major names: the Ferrari LaFerrari, the McLaren P1, and this Porsche 918 Spyder. All 3 were endowed with ridiculous power born from complex new-gen hybrid tech. They were also made in extremely limited production numbers, which gave way to mad pricing. Between 2013 and 2015, Porsche built 918 units of the 918. And if you added the $84,000 Weissach package to it, you'd have been paying just under $1 million when it first came out. Somehow, that makes it the least expensive of the 3. But time has been kind to all of their values, and now low-mileage 918s like this one, that we can't thank the Leggett Auto Group enough for lending to us today, can go for over $2 million US. And we want to know why.
And I know that seems like a ridiculous question, because of course it costs $2 million. It's a hypercar. It's the pinnacle. It pushed the boundaries of what performance could be. But time has passed since this particular hypercar came out, and Porsche now make another car, the 992 generation 911 Turbo S. And by the numbers, it's very similar. The 0 to 60 time was within a tenth or two. The quarter mile time is within a tenth of a second or two as well. Sub 10 seconds, by the way. The weight, similar, sort of around the 3,600 pound mark. There is one number that's slightly different though, and that's the price. The Turbo S can be had for 1.8 million US dollars less. So what does this do that doesn't? Okay, in the 918, I took the roof off because I was burdened by all that carbon fiber weight above me. Actually, felt like a leaf. And then I put on the little carbon fiber spoiler because it's just so cute, that little wind deflector thing. There's no way it does anything, but it's super cool. And now I'm in a 918 Spyder. All right, it's on, but I'm going to switch. What happens when I switch it to sport mode? Okay. The engine turns on. Okay, does it have launch control? Oh, yes it does. Oh my god! There's the shake. Sorry, I was going to tell you about the fact that it has an over 9,000 RPM redline and 887 horsepower. But the fizzy thing going on in my hands, I'm either having a stroke or I'm driving a 918 Spyder with the roof down. Wow. Oh my god, I was so ready to be underwhelmed by the sound of this car. I don't know why. The PDK is so fast in this. But here's the crazy thing. The electric stuff fills in the gaps in a way I've never experienced. I'm gonna go, this is 6th gear at 50 miles an hour. There is torque everywhere. That throttle response! It's on cup 2s, it's just gripping for days! I'm sorry, I'm screaming because this may very well be the most exhilarating car I've driven. It's a hypercar. I've never cared for the definition of a hypercar, but in this now, it's hypercar. It's like love, you don't know what it is until you're in it. It is a masterpiece. Oh, Jesus!
James certainly has a way with words, but I'm not sure what he's on about, because if you actually dig into this car, there's nothing remarkable about it from a modern perspective. It's just like any hybrid supercar that's come out in the last few years. There's an electric motor in the front that can decouple. There's an electric motor in the rear that works in conjunction with the naturally aspirated V8. There's some batteries behind the seats that give you about 19 kilometers of range. It's just a hybrid supercar. It's kind of like that old movie, Citizen Kane. Back in the day, it was groundbreaking from the perspective of narrative storytelling and lighting and directing and all that. But if you watch it now, it's just an old movie.
Oh, you know what? No, that's not an old film. You see, the thing is, it's not just a hybrid supercar. It's a hybrid hypercar. It's got a carbon fiber reinforced plastic monocoque chassis. It's got magnesium and titanium and aluminum. I'm driving the world's fastest periodic table of the elements. And that engine that I mentioned is not just a naturally aspirated V8. It is a race car's naturally aspirated V8. And with this roof off, this is one of the most insane experiences I've ever had. The precision through the corners is absurd. The steering is incredible. Best steering in a modern Porsche easily. The damping is perfect. Oh my God. It doesn't really feel that heavy, honestly. Like right when you get to just the edge there of grip, you start to kind of feel the big set of batteries behind you, but otherwise, you just don't notice. I love it when Porsche throws off the reins and unleashes the beasts. Because everything else they do it's so clinical sometimes. This just isn't. It's wild. And you know what? Truth be told, I just watched Citizen Kane recently. It's a brilliant film. And this might just be a 2015 car. It's not even that old. But like Citizen Kane, it's already history.
A shower, a cold shower. There's no cold shower in the woods?
I need one.
You need a cold shower.
Okay, so
Big thank you to Leggett.
very huge, massive thank you
That felt like
to whoever the person is that let me drive that.
6 birthdays in one.
Okay, so attach any dollar figure you want to this car, and it's worth it.
Yeah.
Pick a number.
Yeah.
Pick a number. 1
No-
to 10 million. I don't care.
No question it's going on the dream car list. Like,
This is like, you know how the LFA was like up the tippy top?
Yeah.
This is like, it's like, I'm coming, sir.
I'd take this over an LFA.
This is the most ridiculous, shocking experience that I didn't expect in a car I've ever had. I don't even know how to put it in words.
I thought it would just do the Porsche thing.
Yeah,
where
exactly.
It'd just be like clinical but like quick.
But no, it was like insane and loud and visceral, and it is so fast. It
I
doesn't.
also was trying to not swear.
My
Yeah.
in-cars is a string of expletives. This is the most incredible thing I've ever driven. Seriously, like. What? I didn't know that was going to be what it did, because it's the tame one. What's the
Of the Holy
P1
Trinity,
like?
yeah.
What's
I don't know what that means. Yeah, either they were wrong and it's not the tame one, or the others are another level that I can't even fathom.
Why is the world not talking more about this naturally aspirated V8 with the exhausts that come out the top right next to your ear?
I don't know. Everyone's just like, oh, the Carrera GT's got a great V10 sound.
Yeah, it's like somebody put a race car in your head.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
Like, The spoiler being there is you actually feel like you're standing behind the spoiler. It's a voodoo doll of that one.
It is insane. It's truly incredible.
We have to move on here to the design because
it doesn't even matter what it looks like.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's got a slightly soft front end, but it's of its time. Carbon fiber everywhere.
It looks great. It looks like a Porsche supercar.
Well,
right?
the Porsche supercar
make a supercar.
Because there's only been 3, including this, right? There's the 959, the Carrera GT, and this for road cars.
Yeah.
And they just stretch.
Yeah.
They just stretch them, and they're like, oh, that's how you know what that is.
And there's some like quirks about it that I didn't expect from Porsche. Usually Porsche finds a way to sort out all of the weird supercar things out of the equation. But like, it's impossible to get in and out of.
Yeah.
You cannot see out the back when the wing is up. Like literally at all, you have zero visibility.
Oh, every now and then I look to see if there was a cop. But then I realised he would have to have also been in one of these
to come close to catching me.
I love the ode to the racing. I love the centre caps on this side are red and the ones on that side are blue. Yeah. So the pit crew would know which ones to do. The Weissach package has got the carbon fibre cap. There's so much carbon fibre on this car.
I feel like I've just had 5 coffees. It's not coming. I'm not coming down from it. Honestly, I was not expecting that.
When I got out of this car, I said to Thomas, I said, "You're not ready."
I wasn't ready.
And you weren't ready.
I wasn't ready.
It looks so much like compare that to like an SVJ Aventador experience. This, do you know what this tells me? This tells me that the Revuelto, that new Aventador thing,
will probably be crazy.
Will be amazing. The double clutch doesn't take away anything.
No.
If it can make these sounds, 1,000 horsepower.
Give it to me. Yeah, I want it. I want it all. Like, yeah, it's weird. After driving it, all I can think about is I want to shout at the entire car-loving audience and go, "Why are we not all still talking about this?"
We need to crowdfund this. We're gonna 100 of us are gonna buy it.
Yeah,
1,000 of us are gonna buy it.
150,000 of us are gonna buy it,
and everyone gets 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's all you need. It will burn into your brain in that amount of time.
Engine. All right, let's hop in.
It's great. You can't even open it to see. Really, it just get that one little flap.
You don't really hop in, do you?
You don't really hop in.
You hobble in.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to be so careful. $2 million. $2 million.
Foot in first.
Oh!
I think I have bad hip flexion because I have a really hard time getting in cars like this.
Oh.
Okay. I don't care about any of this. It's irrelevant. Like it literally doesn't matter. Yeah, the tack is really cool, and you go all in it, and there's a screen over there that's kind of curved and stupid. And I honestly don't care because the cars. There's actually so many things I wanted to say when I was driving it that I couldn't articulate. Like the engine.
That's so weird. I had no problem articulating
yes,
at all.
Yeah. The engine itself doesn't sound good, but it sounds so like shocking that it becomes good again.
If you sit on a roller coaster and it pushes you from, immediately, you don't go, kind of wish that the roller coaster had more of a V12 note,
right, yeah.
It's just exhilaration.
Yes.
This is just exhilaration. I don't care.
Yeah, but everything is so overwhelming.
Yes.
The speed and the noise.
Sensory overload.
It's sensory overload to a degree.
Porsche. I've never experienced that in a Porsche.
Yeah, they don't usually do that.
They do a lot of things amazingly well.
Yeah.
And they own segments of cars. Like the 911 is kind of a standalone in its price range.
Yeah.
The Cayenne Turbo GT, voted by you on our Instagram, is the best super SUV.
Yeah.
But as good as those are, we've never found them just hair-raising.
Yes. I mean, like the GT3 is the closest thing, or maybe the GT4 RS are the closest things we've driven recently that are like, this is genuinely like fizzy.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
like
the GT4 RS, 100%.
But this is on a completely different plane of existence.
It's a hypercar.
And this is like, is this the first hypercar we've driven?
It is. Unless you consider the Ford GT or the SVJ Aventadors to kind of cross into that line.
Yeah, but even those don't quite. There's something about this, right? There's something about the way that you sit here, about how you're surrounded by carbon fiber. This is really unique, right? The driving position's very upright. Like,
it feels expensive. You're scared.
Those wheel wells are massive from your field of view.
I was nervous taking this out. Nervous.
Yeah,
But it's not difficult.
No. At low speeds, it's easy. Like the EV works perfectly when you have it in E-only mode.
I think the Ford GT has it on steering.
Yeah, the 4G definitely has many cars on steering. But this has every other Porsche.
Do you think so?
I think it does, honestly. Like it weights up better. It's more intuitive.
This has a stubby.
This
was the original stubby.
This is the original.
People complained about this as a shifter in the new 992.
Original shaver.
Yeah.
Right. Whatever. Again, I don't care. Like you could shift this into gear by plunging your finger into an inch of goop. Like it wouldn't matter to me.
It could take a blood sample each time.
Yeah, sure.
Just cut me.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Let me drive it. It's stuff.
It's funny, this has the Weissach package, which normally robs you of like the sound system, the air conditioning, the door handles.
That's right.
But this has been re-optioned in for comfort.
Right. So whoever spec'd this one of 918s decided that he wanted the Weissach stuff.
Well, what number is this? Is 485. It's a lucky number that now.
That it is now. Yeah. Yeah. This is a pretty wild car, honestly. I don't have my mouth is dry now. I need a break. Voiceover.
So, as it turns out, the phrase hypercar actually has some meaning. The 918's superpower is that it can literally jumble your brain. After a few days to digest the experience, we realized that our perspective had shifted. This is one of those cars where they clearly threw every single piece of knowledge and technology they had at it, and it shows. We expected this to be a combination between a GT3 and a Turbo S, but in reality, it transcends those two cars. A decade ago, this was one of 3 cars that redefined what a hybrid can do. The concept of using batteries and electric motors to create performance in a road car is now old news. And yet, somehow, the 918 doesn't feel like the past. It still feels like the future.